Having completed chapter 10, Vibhuti Yoga, we move to chapter 11 next, that is Vishwarupa Darshana Yogam. Chapter 11 begins with Arjuna expressing his desire to have a vision of the universal form, that is Vishwarupam of the Lord. The Lord then describes his Vishwarupam. He grants Arjuna divine darshan, divine view, to view his Vishwarupam. Arjuna sees the Lord, praises him. Lord Krishna describes his glories and urges Arjuna to fight. Arjuna is not able to further view the Lord's Vishwarupam as he is overtaken by fear. Lord then describes the glories of his divine form and reveals to Arjuna his gentle Chaturbhuja form, that is a four-armed form. So with this brief introduction of what is going to be covered in Vishwarupa Yoga Darshanam, let us move to the first sloka of this chapter. Arjuna uvacha madanugrahaya paramam guhyamadhyatma sanchitam yatvayoktam vachastena mohoyam vigato mama. Arjuna uvacha, that is Arjuna speaks, mat anugrahaya. So Lord is being very merciful, he is being very compassionate. Anugraham, he is being compassionate to Arjuna. Tvaya paramam guhyam adhyatma sanchitam yat vachaha uktam. So vachaha is the words. So the words spoken by Lord Krishna, guhyam adhyatma sanchitam, the supreme confidential adhyatma, spiritual wisdom of the self, was spoken by the Lord. Tena mama ayam mohaha vigataha. Through that, my illusion, my moha has been vigataha, dispelled. So Arjuna first thanks Lord Krishna. He tells that out of extreme compassion, you have blessed me by describing your glories. You have revealed the prominent vibhutis, the transcendental opulences. In the 42nd sloka, that is the last sloka of chapter 10, Lord Krishna tells that the entire universe is supported by a fraction of his yogic powers. That is, he uses the word ekankshena. So, Arjuna is grateful to the Lord for the supremely confidential knowledge, Atma Vidya, that was imparted to him. Gaining knowledge on the eternal nature of Atma, the singular oneness of the Supreme Lord, Arjuna's illusion is dispelled, his moha is dispelled. Bhavapyayau hi bhutanam shrutau vistarasho maya tvattah kamalapatraksha mahatyamapi chavyayam. He, because Kamalapatraksha, lotus-eyed Krishna, Maya tvattaha bhutanam bhava apyayau vistarashaha. Vistarashaha is in detail. So, vistarashaha bhutanam bhava apyayau. So, in detail, the truth of creation and dissolution. Maya tvattaha. So, you described in detail the truth of creation and dissolution, and that was heard by me. So, it's in passive voice. Cha, likewise. Avyayam mahatmayam api. Your mahatmayam, your avyayam, your imperishable, mahatmayam, your imperishable glories were also heard by me. So, addressing Lord Krishna as lotus-eyed, Arjuna first praises Krishna's appearance. Lord Krishna's appearance is very charming and beautiful. And Arjuna also thanks Lord Krishna. He has heard and understood the truth about creation and dissolution. That is bhutanam bhava apyayau. So he has heard the truth about the creation and dissolution of all beings. He has understood how Lord Krishna performs all these actions without any attachment. And also in many shlokas, Lord has said that all living beings are dependent on him. So Arjuna's delusion of being in control of his destiny is dispelled. So Arjuna thanks Lord for being compassionate to him, for revealing his glories, for telling him the truth about the creation and dissolution. Evametat yata tattvam atmanam parameshvara drashtumichami te rupam aishwaram purushottama. Parameshvara tvam atmanam yata ata etat evam. So, O Parameshvara, that is the Supreme Lord. Tvam atmanam yata ata. So you describe the Atma. Etat evam. And the same is true. So is it. Purushottama, O greatest of all personalities, te aishwaram rupam drashtum ichchami. I wish to see your Ishvara rupam. So Arjuna further tells that whatever the Lord stated about the Atma is nothing but the absolute truth. In acknowledgement, he addresses Lord Krishna as Parameshwara and Purushottama. Purushottama, the greatest of all personalities. And then expresses his desire of seeing the Supreme Lord's Vishwarupam, that is, Lord Krishna's omnipotent, majestic form.
Manyase yadi tacchakyam maya drashtumiti prabho yogeshvara tato me tvam darshayatmanam avyayam.
Prabho maya tat drashtum sakyam iti yadi manyase. Manyase, if you think, if you consider what? Maya tat drashtum sakyam. That is, if you think, if you consider that I am capable, I am able to see your tat Vishwarupam. Prabho, he addresses Krishna as Prabho, O my master. If you think that I will be able to see your Vishwarupam, tataha yogeshwara tvam atmanam avyayam me darshaya. So if you consider that I will be able to see your Vishwarupam, I am capable of seeing your Vishwarupam, tataha yogeshwara tvam atmanam avyayam me darshaya. Then please reveal your immutable atmanam, yourself, to me. So Arjuna very humbly requests Lord Krishna to reveal his Vishwarupam. He uses the words Maya tat drashtum sakyam iti yadi manyase. So if you consider me as competent, as able to see that form, that is Vishwarupam form, then you reveal your Vishwarupam to me. So while requesting, he addresses Krishna as Prabhu, my master, and Yogeshwara, the Lord of Yoga, one who has perfected yoga.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Pashya me partha rupani shatashota sahasrashah nana vidhani divyani nana varna kritini cha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha, Lord speaks, Partha, O Arjuna, atame shatashah sahasrashah nana vidhani cha. So in me there are hundreds and thousands and different types. So Arjuna, behold my hundreds and thousands of variegated different forms. Nana varna akritani divyani. Also behold the divine forms of different shapes and hues. So akritani, forms, divyani, divine. So as requested by Arjuna, Lord Krishna proceeds to reveal his divine form to Arjuna. He first instructs Arjuna to behold his innumerable personalities. Lord Krishna uses the word Nana Vidani, Akritani, Divyani. So you may notice that all are in plural. Nana Vidani, variegated forms, Akritani, different forms, Divyani, divine forms. So Lord's Vishwarupam has hundreds and thousands of manifestations of different shapes, multicolored, of variegated forms and shapes.
Pashyadityan vasun rudran ashvinau marutastata bahunya drishta purvani pashyascharyaani bharata.
Bharata Adityan Vasun Rudran Ashvinau Marutaha Pashya. So, O Bharata, that is, O Arjuna, behold the 12 Adityas, the 8 Vasus, the 11 forms of Rudras, the twin Ashwins, and the 49 Maruts. Tata Adrishta Purvani Bahuni Pashya. Also, behold the innumerable wonders, Adrishya, what you have never seen before, the innumerable wonders that were never seen before. So Lord Krishna begins to explain that in his Vishwarupam, the divine forms of the 12 Adityas, the Ashtavasus, the 11 Rudras, 2 Ashwins, and 49 Maruts can be seen. The innumerable and unlimited wonders of the universe that have never been seen before can also be viewed.
Ihaikastam jagat kritsnam pashyadya sacharacharam mama dehe gudakesha yachan yadrashtumichasi.
Gudakesha, O Arjuna who has overcome sleep, which means Arjuna is always alert. Adya, now, iha mama dehe ekastam. Iha mama dehe, in only one part of my, in ekastam is in only one part of my body. Sachara acharam kritsnam jagat. Anyat cha yat drashtum ichasi pashya. So pashya, behold, O Arjuna, see. See what? Sachara acharam. Acharam is stationary, sachara moving. So you can see all stationary and moving things, moving beings, moving entities. Kritsnam jagat, the whole of the world, the whole of the universe. Anyat cha yat drashtum ichasi. Whatever else you want to see, you desire to see, O Arjuna, you can see now in my in ekastam, in one part of my body. So in this shloka, Lord Krishna reveals that the whole creation consisting of innumerable stationary and moving things are all apparent in only ekastam, in only one part of the divine universal form, that is Vishwarupam of Lord Krishna. So everything that Arjuna may be curious to see, creation, evolution, dissolution, past, present, future, they all can be seen in the Lord's divine form.
Natumam shakyase drashtum anenaiva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram.
Tu, but mama anena swachakshusha drashtumeva na shakyase. So shakyase, able. So mama anena swachakshusha. So you will not be able to view me with your swachakshusha, with your present eyes. Te divyam chakshuhu dadami. I shall grant you the divine sight. May Aishwaram yogam pashya. So behold my omnipotent and transcendental power. So in this shloka, Lord Krishna grants Arjuna divine sight to view his Vishwarupam. Earlier Arjuna tells Krishna, if you consider me capable of viewing your Vishwarupam, reveal it to me. So it's clear that Arjuna's eyes, which is used to seeing routine objects with limited dimensions, is not capable of seeing Lord's Vishwarupam. Lord's Vishwarupam has unlimited dimensions and it cannot be viewed with our eyes. So hence Lord Krishna grants Arjuna divine vision to behold the marvelous transcendental universal form of Lord, which is Vishwarupam.
So let us summarize the first 8 shlokas of Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga that we covered in this 69th video. So the chapter begins with Arjuna telling Krishna that his delusion has vanished, his confusion has vanished after listening to the confidential spiritual truth revealed by Lord Krishna. Arjuna further acknowledges that he has heard in great detail about the origin and dissolution of all beings and the prominent glories of Lord Krishna. He accepts all these as the absolute truth, and he further expresses his deep personal desire to see the Lord's universal divine form, that is Lord's Vishwarupam. He humbly requests Krishna that if you think I am strong enough or capable of seeing the Vishwarupam, please reveal it to me. Krishna responds by inviting Arjuna. He tells Arjuna that see my hundreds and thousands of varied divine forms which are in different shapes and many colored. Krishna tells Arjuna to look upon the various celestial deities, that is the Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Maruts, and many extraordinary wonders that people have not seen before. And Krishna further instructs Arjuna to see the entire universe, including everything that moves and which is stationary, and all of this is concentrated in one place within Lord Krishna's body. Krishna explains further that with Arjuna's physical human eye, it will not be possible for him to view the Vishwarupam, and therefore he grants Arjuna the divine sight, that is Divya Chakshu. Thank you.